Hello, I am Umi Shafika and this is my third video presentation. In this video, I would like to talk about my experience of riding on a bus. I live in Felda, Chini Timor, and the nearest town located from my house was about 64 kilometers away. This distance may not seem so far away, but a few years ago, it was quite a distance to travel. It is because at that time, there were only a few people that owns a car. So one of the options to take was to take a bus. It is a cheaper option because the bus fare was cheaper compared to taxi. When I think about riding a bus, my mind recalled back to the bitter memory when I was around 9 or 10 years old. It happened during the fasting month. My mom, my sister and I went to Kuantan to buy some stuff. After we've done with the shopping in the noon, we waited for the bus at the bus terminal. My mother expected us to arrive at home at around 7:30 p.m. or even later, which will already exceed the time of breakfasting. Knowing that, my mom told us to wait for her at the bus terminal while she go to the bazaar to buy some food for breakfasting on the bus. As soon as my mother disappeared from my vision of views, there was a young man approached us. This young man told us that there was another bus that was already about to depart. Hearing that, my sister quickly told me to grab the things and we hurriedly moved to the bus location mentioned by the stranger. I remember how tiresome it is to go to the other bus because we have small short legs, and not to mention the things that we bought, they were a lot of them, and these things are very heavy for children of age 9 to 12 years old. However, we managed to get into the bus and we got the seats. Then my sister told me to wait in the bus while she go look for our mom at the bazaar to inform her about the change of bus. During that time, both me and my sister, we didn't have a handphone yet because we are only 9 and 12 years old. We only in the primary school, and there's no need for us to have a handphone yet. So off her go to the bazaar, leaving me alone in the bus. I waited for quite a few minutes in the bus alone until suddenly I felt the bus was shaking and I heard the sound of the engine starting. Before I realized it, tears are already rolling down on my cheek. A group of young men seated behind the they were trying to comfort me, but when I was a child, I was very scared of males, and there were a lot of them at the time, which made me cry even harder. Sooner, my crying became louder, and more of the passengers noticed me. Afterwards, there was this young woman called me to sit next to her, and then she tried to comfort me. She asked my name, she asked what is happening, she asked why I am crying, but I cannot respond to any of her questions. I have taken the bus quite a few of times already, but so I knew which route the bus will take. I know where I need to stop. But the problem is I have a lot of stuff to carry with me, and I don't have any money to pay the bus fare, and also not to mention being separated with your mom when you're just only 9 years old was a horrific experience for a children. Then after some kilometers away from the bus terminal, at the third stop, there were 2 passengers getting on the bus. They were my mom and my sister. My sister rushed towards me, and as she saw me, she hugged me and cried just as hard as I was. And then the 3 of us managed to return home safely. Apparently, there were also some occurrences with my mother and my sister, such as a taxi driver being rude to them and some other stuff. But that was another side of the story. So that is all about my experience on riding a bus when I was a children. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!